Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. We need to get more real with you because that's who we are and who we want to be, really. Transparent, good, and the bad. We want to be able to tell you about that.
It's easier to say we have been through a lot, but what does that even mean?
Like someone asked me the other day, you've only been married for how long? How well do you guys really know how to communicate? How could you possibly know anything about marriage? And I started thinking, that's a good point. You have a valid concern there.
We have our 5-year anniversary this year. Everyone's marriage looks different. So we wanted to share with you briefly what we have been through. 1. Fighting over everything, both being snippy and quick to get offended and hurt. And of course, we also struggled admitting when we were wrong.
Infertility and struggling with PCOS.
Miscarriage of our son Liam's twin.
Depression and anxiety. I've actually always struggled with these because I'm a feeler, but have finally figured out the strategies on how to conquer this.
Homelessness. When my job came to an end last fall, so did our housing. Erica was a stay-at-home mom at the time, so we were both without jobs and no places to live with little savings.
Being on government assistant, Medicaid, and WIC. We graduated college and had degrees, but with having kids, it made it almost impossible for us to be able to afford childcare while paying off our massive student loan debt. We are thankful for the help we received through the government. We have always been taught growing up that taking free handouts isn't okay, and we believe that too, and that you need to work hard, which we were. We felt ashamed and stuck.
Unexpected pregnancy. The same week we found out we would be leaving my position at the church, as well as having to move out of the parsonage that my job provided, we found out that we were pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And we had been preventing. This was a lot to process.
Large betrayal of friends we considered family. When things really hit the fan, people we considered family refused to stick up for us. This was one of the most painful things we have been through.
Major body image issues for both of us.
Mm-hmm. Traumatic brain injury for Brian's dad, causing us to be in the hospital almost every day for 2 months, 3 hours from home, only 4 weeks after having our first child, Liam. And on top of that, he was super colicky.
Different family members living with us throughout our entire first year of marriage. We are not easy people to live with, so I'm sure you know how that went.
We're very meticulous. Navigating some very broken relationships with extended family.
The burden of massive student loan debt that costs $1,000 per month.
A frivolous lawsuit from tenants of a house we owned that lasted 2 painstaking years with tons of court fees. Finally, it got dismissed.
A career identity crisis, graduating with degrees that we weren't sure were even in the right field for us, let alone finding a job.
Moving to a place with no family around, starting a life 3 hours from them.
Constant worrying and thinking about worst case scenarios and how to prepare for each situation.
Neediness and not being comfortable being alone.
And then, of course, you have your standard issues. Being on your phone a lot and the other feeling ignored.
The dividing of household chores up and who does what.
Dealing with the tiredness of being a parent.
Dealing with feeling inadequate or being a failure.
Relying on each other for 100% of our happiness. Just a hint, that is not healthy.
We've done it. The list could go on. We just want you to know we are on the same team as you. We aren't some couple who has it all together and have never faced any problems. We are right there with you in the trenches of life with you. The trenches of marriage. The trenches of being a couple. We are in this together with you. We are here for you.